back, everybody. Well, like Adriana said, the Mesquite heat fire has grown to 1,500 acres and is only 5% contained, but that's not the only fires who have grown, unfortunately. The Pope 2 fire, right all the way down here in Schleicher County, has grown now to 2,000 acres. It's doubled in size, but it is still only 50% contained. Johnson Fork and Mayfield still going on at about 65 and 75% individually. But because of all of this fire weather that's really sparked up in these past couple of evening hours, the red flag warning was extended for most counties that had it originally until midnight tonight. So again, we could be seeing those wind gusts, like Adriana said, up to 35 miles per hour. We'll still be seeing humidity under 15%. And of course, we had that record-breaking heat, well, near record-breaking heat today. But continuing through the rest of tonight, temperatures are only going to decrease a little bit more. We're still pretty hot in the 90s for most, but we're going to be in the 70s when we get to those lows. Again, significantly above average, over 10 degrees for many places. You see 75 degrees here in Abilene. And for this entire line of counties from Snyder all the way over to Breckenridge, a little bit cooler down here in the Concho Valley, 71 degrees for many of these areas, but 68 is the lowest I'm seeing for anybody down there in Ozona. But again, we're going to continue to see this triple-digit heat as we continue through the rest of the work week. 105 on Wednesday and Thursday, 103 on Friday before that cold front comes in and finally cools us down and takes us out of the hundreds for what seems like the first time in almost 2 weeks. And again, we will still be having that elevated to critical fire weather risk. And again, because of those winds, they unfortunately are not going to be letting up over these past couple of days, staying up to 30 miles per hour between the Concho Valley and the Big Country and slowing down just a little bit to 25 miles per hour as we start out next week. And again, that humidity is going to stay extremely low, especially here on this western end. You see Wednesday at 6 p.m., single digits for most of the Big Country, and even dipping down to the Concho Valley, you see 7% there in Merton, 9% in Ozona. Thursday, going to be a very similar picture, even drier. You see 3% here in Robert Lee, Sweetwater, Roby, and even over there in Snyder as well. Friday, another similar story. It's improving a little bit. We see some more moisture starting to make its way west, but again, lots of single digits here, 5% in Snyder, Colorado City, but 14% here in Abilene, 6% still in San Angelo. So very, very dry conditions. But again, that cold front is finally going to cool us down, take us out of the 100s, but it's going to stall a little bit first. It's going to stay to our north in the Texas Panhandle, but as we get into Friday morning, that's when it's going to start to make its shift further south. We are going to see some rain chances as we get into Friday evening, but they'll stay fairly light. And also for mostly these eastern counties, they'll expand a little bit further out west to the central part of the area overnight, but this rain will be completely out of the way before you're even waking up on Saturday morning. So very good conditions. And again, we will still see some more of those gusty winds. Wrapping up with that 7-day forecast, we've got the heat, we've got a light cool down, and it looks like we'll stay fairly cool as we start out next week. And if you're not happy about not seeing much rain on Friday, we do have some decent rain chances, it seems, as we get into the beginning of next week.